Today we're doing a review on the BRS-3000T Ultralight Gas Stove. This stove is super light and super cheap at approximately $26 Australian or $17 US. I've read mixed reports on this stove and it appears to be a lucky dip when purchasing. Some people say that they've had theirs for 3+ years with no problems. On the flip side, there are people saying they've had problems with theirs straight away. And this stove, as being so cheap, was worth the flip of a coin to see for myself. My short-term experience with this stove is good, but the long-term remains to be seen. Initially I found these pots, opening the pot stand legs up, a little bit tricky. I found the best way to open the stove is to lift all three pot stands up in the vertical position before actually pushing them further down into their horizontal locked in position. Pack up is the reversal, bring them into the vertical position, although when packing it up they can still catch on each other at times. This tiny ultralight stove weighs approximately 27 grams or close to 1 ounce. The bag that comes with it adds approximately 2 grams or 0.07 of an ounce to the total weight. This stove is so small you must be careful not to lose it. The construction looks to be of a magnesium alloy or some sort of alloy in this lower part here, and the upper part seems to be titanium, and there's like the valve part looks to be brass. There's also a little tiny O-ring in here which some people have reported that they fail, but like all O-rings they do fail eventually. It's obvious this stove doesn't have an igniter. This stove is quite noisy. There are approximately 1.5 turns from closed to open. That's just cracked open. Half turn, another half, and then really flat out. Nearly 1.5 turns. This is flat out, but I'm running it at a respectable level about just there. It's a nice level so the flames don't come too far outside. Running the stove at less than halfway with 3 cups of water was approximately 5 to 6 minutes and used 8 grams or 0.28 of an ounce of gas. Running flat out with 3 cups of water took approximately 3.5 minutes and used 20 grams or 0.7 of an ounce of gas. This stove is no good in the wind and needs a windbreak, be that of a backpack or a cheap windbreak. Apparently having a breeze can transfer a lot of heat onto the other pot stands and potentially warping them. Due to the heat, the pot stands get a nice blue patina on the tips. This stove cools down really quick so it can be packed away. If I'm going on longer hikes, and because these stoves are so light and cheap, I'll be buying another one as a backup. This is a good stove to have as a backup if you're taking a wood stove and it decides to rain. Thanks for watching and I'll see you on the next one.